This is a great practice for awareness because we take our lower legs out of it. In other words, we shorten our lever length so we can play with a little bit shorter lever and feel a little bit more what's happening through hips and core area, and also obviously shoulders. Without going to the details of everything, get into a tuck. Begin in a tuck. And then from your tuck, pause for a moment. Notice where your weight is in your shoulders. Notice the tractioning out of your neck, relaxation in your jaw, eye gaze, straight ahead at the wall, not at the floor, not at the ceiling. Just relax your head. Tune into your belly and your out breath. Draw your belly button in. And start to let your weight come onto the tops of your shoulders, elbows in nice and close. Lifting your knees up, but not your feet. So today we're taking our knees up above our shoulders, but letting our feet just kind of hang back here. And first let's play a little bit with the hips. So we'll go into a hip flexion. This is a flexion where our knees are in front of us. And a hip extension where we take the hips forward, connect with our glutes, and send our knees straight up. Now we have to be careful when we go into that hip extension. It's really easy to go into a back bend, letting the weight go into the front of the shoulders and the front ribs jut out. So let's counterbalance that with some core awareness. As we lift the knees and go into a hip extension, opening up these hip creases right here, let's connect right here, the pubic bone, toward the notch of the sternum or the low ribs. And let's squeeze those two parts together. So now we have two opposing forces. This force in the front is bringing your pelvis forward. And this force in the back is tipping your pelvis the other way. So you're tipping forward with your belly and you're tipping back with your butt. Or it might be the other way around. But anyway, we've got two opposing forces, and that creates a centeredness. And if we have our weight sitting on the tops of our shoulders and our neck relaxed, we can play around here with keeping our hips over and have a little rotation or a little bit of a side bend. A little bit of movement through your core just outside of center, and then back to center. That's how we create balance. We create balance, we don't find balance, but by going in different directions around the center point and then coming back to the center point, breathing through every time, maybe exhale to center and inhale out of center and exhale to center. And as you let your lower legs out, you're shortening that lever above your hips, and so you can work with all these with the shorter lever. That is a beautiful way to really get in touch with the subtleties of what's going on in those hips and front body, which constitute the core. And by the way, your inner thighs are part of your core, so pulling your inner thighs together will also add some extra stability, keeping your elbows in. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Enjoy your feet up experience today. Faux show.